Good morning, guys. Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina. The 39-hour trip just got back in. Captain Dave and the boys just pulled off another one of these 39-hour adventures. Nice pile of fish, some nice mangroves, some nice red snapper. We got some more over there in the corner, and some quality gag grouper to round out the catch. Definitely a nice pile of some quality fish here. Looks like, there it is, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. So as you were saying, Dave, looks like you guys had a pretty nice catch here.
Yeah, we had a good night bite. The mangrove bite was pretty hot, and got a nice African pompano last night. Some kingfish and stuff, but the bite overall last night was really good.
Looks like you guys did pretty darn well for a little bit tougher day bite.
Yeah, the day bite's been about the same also. I mean, we're averaging 4, 5, 6 fish a spot, so we're moving and shooting a lot, but had some nice quality fish on, some nice gags come up, really big red snapper, but we're still seeing a lot of the 18, 20-inch snapper come up, but overall it was a good trip.
So you had to work for it a little bit more, huh?
We absolutely did.
Was your anchor heading a challenge throughout the trip?
No, actually on this one we had a little bit of wind out there, had a nice current, so anchor heading wasn't too much of a problem until we got later on in the day when the storms came in. That kind of blew us off our spots, but the fish stayed about the same.
Nice. I see a blackfin tuna over there. How'd you guys get that guy?
I think the blackfin tuna was caught in the bottom. I think while we were bottom fishing, he picked it up.
Oh, so the tuna was caught on a bottom fishing rig?
Yeah, he wasn't on the troll.
I gotcha. Some nice quality red snapper. What was the hot bait this trip?
Well, the guys from Miami that were down, they actually brought octopus. And as soon as they sent the octopus down, they inhaled them immediately.
So the octopus was the hot dead bait, huh?
Yeah, that was a good bait for them.
Hot bait was the octopus. All right. What about the red snapper? Do you know what was coming up best for those red snapper?
I think it was a mixture of both. A lot of guys were using the dead bait, and some of the bigger ones, they came up with some of the live bait as well.
Live bait, dead bait, it was all working well, huh?
It was.
All right, cool, man. Any tips or tricks for guys? We got a couple more days left in this red snapper season. What could you tell someone coming out here for the last bit of red snapper season?
I will say this: it's the same thing that Captain Brian says all the time: keep your bait wet. Because you do have the storms that we play with out there, and a lot of times the bite is slow, so we're moving and shooting all the time, and you can get kind of bored doing that, and then you miss a good bite when you get on a good spot. So
it only takes one.
It only takes one, and some guys would wake up and say, "Man, I missed a really good bite." So you just got to stay consistent, keep fishing.
Cool. You know what that African pompano was caught on?
I don't know. Will might know what that was caught on. What was it?
Ben caught it?
No, Ben did not get it. I thought he had another one.
I heard a rumor it was a thread fin that the African
They like
pompano was.
that thing.
Yeah. I heard a story that they were reeling up a fish and it had come unbuttoned like halfway up. And when it came unbuttoned, that's when that African pompano bit. He caught it halfway off the bottom.
That makes
kind of typical African pompano bite when you're not expecting it. Awesome catch, guys. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, y'all want to get a
Nice
quick
pile
picture
of
of the
fish.
fish? Y'all come quick. We'll get a picture of what's on these things, see you boys.
Another great trip here at Hubbard's Marina as we get ready for the last little bit of our red snapper season. Remember, season goes all the way through end of day, August 18th. Do you have a second, Joe? Yeah. So we got more time if you want to get out here for one of these 39-hour adventures and the 12-hour extreme trip. The 12-hour extreme trip's been doing pretty well out here too. Captain Joe's here. He's going to tell us a little bit more about those 12-hour extreme trips. You guys have been doing well, huh?
Yeah, yesterday I had one and it was a slow, steady pick the whole trip, but by the time we got home, the fish really added up. We ended up with our snapper limit, and I think we had 26 groupers, like half and half gags, half red groupers.
26 groupers and a snapper limit on that 12-hour stream, huh?
Yeah, and the snapper fishing's still there. We're still catching our limit. We're just not catching our limit by 9 o'clock. Yeah, most of the season it's been like by 9 or 10 o'clock we have a snapper limit. Now it's taking us more till like noon, but we are still getting them. I'd say our biggest one yesterday was probably 20 pounds, maybe 21 pounds.
So we're still catching some solid red snapper.
For sure.